Well, welcome YouTube world. This is Larry, the Ramblings of Larry. We are still March 9th. I don't know why I want November. We don't want November. March 9th at, is it really 1:15 or is it 12:29? My clock's wrong there. 12:29, March 9th. It's probably 60-some degrees. It's actually fairly nice outside. This is the second video. I'm on I-75 trying to get back from Tifton to home. I passed an exit 18 here on the way there. I get off at exit 5. Oh Lord, I talked in the first video about Vincent, so we won't bring up depressing stuff. Behind and watching videos, I think the winter time's up there. So let me comment. This might be a little bit long too, because I got from exit 8 to exit 5, and we're traveling about 72 miles an hour down the highway. In 6th year, about 2,800 RPM, and I don't know what the mileage is on the bike. Okay, 31,256 miles. I need to add some miles to this bike this year. Let me talk about some of the videos, shout-outs that are going along there. The videos I watch. Let me bring up Robin the Lady Biker. I really like her videos. She pumped out a lot lately. Cute young lady. I don't want to say anything really weird or anything, but she was a really nice person. She does great video what did she say the other day? Video YouTube creators or something like that. I like the way she worded it. So she met a couple more motovlog people out in California, and so she's put out some really good videos, really traveling. I like the West. I'd like to get back out there and ride. So Robin, you've done a great job in some videos. Easy Rider Greg, he's one state in. Easy Rider Greg has done a great job. He's done a great job too with some of his videos. It snowed there the other day, and I was laughing at him. Of course, I wasn't riding either. We've had a lot of rain. My bike had an oil leak and a couple other little things, and we have been busy here. Good news is we're opening up our church, and people are starting to come back, and things are going good. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll post a YouTube link. I got another YouTube channel, which I do a devotion. In between the two videos I did here, I did a devotion on the book of Ephesians. And I ramble along there too. I try not to cuss there, but I go on. So I'm trying to come across who else I'll watch. Motor Ramblings, I think it's Motor Ramblings is the next one. He's up in North Carolina. I'm not sure of his name, but Motor Ramblings. He broke his back. Works for United States Postal Service, and broke his back falling down the stairs. So, brother, we're praying for you. We're praying for complete healing, and that your back will be good to go by the time the snow melts and it warms up in your ride. But he's got a lot of videos saved, and we've been putting out some neat stuff there too. So, Motor Ramblings, got the Gold Wing and Suzuki, I think. Suzuki or Yamaha. Mike Haley 7. Trader. Mike Haley 7. I'm sitting there. I'm done with church. I sent him a comment on this. You don't watch Mike Haley 7's page. You need to. He used to drive a Harley Davidson, traded it for a Gold Wing. Trader. If I was going to trade bikes, I used to own a Gold Wing. Being a big guy, I'm 6'3", a little bit over 6'3". I weigh. Let's say the first number's a 2, the second number fluctuates between 7 and 8, and then the back number fluctuates to that. So about 280. Let's just be honest with that. I'm a big guy. I was never comfortable. I was never real comfortable on a Gold Wing. I had a 14 Gold Wing, but I loved that bike. All the gadgets and everything. It was a neat bike. If I was good, I'd get the tall boy seat where I put me back a little bit. If I was going to get another motorcycle again, I'd give me a Gold Wing. I love to go with a bulletproof bike. So, Mike and Moose. And I really haven't watched Moose videos. Moose 3 something, I don't know what the numbers are. Mike Haley 7, I remember that. But he puts this post on there. I'm at home. I just get done 2 church services. You don't have to watch church. I give it all my all. I'm tired. wife, my daughter was down. Of course, we lost to Vincent. And so she made breakfast. And so, okay, we're eating breakfast. And for lunch, we're eating breakfast. Eggs, pancakes, sausage and stuff. I got my tablet, and I'm flipping through the videos. I'm tired of the politics crap. I'm tired of all the hate crap going on in our world. And so when I get tired of that, I watch you guys. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. They're watching March Madness basketball. Not a big basketball fan, so I'm watching you guys. So thank every YouTuber that I watch, whether I mention your name today or not, for your content. It is important, at least to me. Mike Haley 7 says, I'm fixing to go test ride a naked, I think of how he worded it, was hilarious, so a naked Kawasaki, I don't remember the name of the bike now. I think about all the people I might actually get along with the YouTube channel, Mike would be one of them. I think he has the same personality that I have. I looked at that, I had to read it twice. I thought it said, Mike, I'm stripping naked and I'm riding this Kawasaki. I'm like, what? Mike's the guy that wears all the safety gear all the time. He has the pants, the coat, the jacket, the gloves, the helmet, the boots. He has it all. And so he's going to get on a littler bike than his Goldwing. And I'm like, what? And so I made a comment on there. So Mike 87, I just laughed. I laughed. I made that comment. I see you made a comment back. Thank you for that. Mr. G, 1965. Last time I did a YouTube video, I couldn't remember 1965. I think he rode the other day. He was going through some town somewhere. And so go along. But Mike 87, let me bring up Mike 87 real quick. Again, trader. Moose, trader, on that is, he actually started another, if he buys this, I think it's a Kawasaki. I can't remember this. I started another channel. You know, I started watching YouTube channels when I first bought a Harley Davidson, and that's how I got turned on to Mike. Motorcycle Freedom, which I haven't seen something from them. Marcy and Marcia and I can't believe Mike, I think is his name. Taylor, I was kidding. I've got their names mixed up now. I lose names pretty quick. That's the first YouTube people I started watching. Now I watch Traveling Tall up in Tennessee. He was on an Indian for a short time. Somebody loaned him an Indian to do a review on. Yeah, there's times I like to watch. I watch Ride Like a Pro for his instructional videos down in Newport Richey, Florida, which my grandparent was from. A law-abiding biker, I think Rick's his name, up in Washington. I do watch his because he does have some great strictly Harley Davidson videos and how-to videos. So that's a good one there. Devil Top or Black Top, whatever, I can't remember their names now. I love their videos too. He did an excellent video the other day on how to change the oil in your bike. And I almost did it, but then I needed some other work done. But there you have to pull the primary cover off anyway. Go ahead and change the oil while you're there. So on that deal is, but Mike 87, back to Mike 87, I got the focus. Bodine 52, focus. I'm going to slam all of you eventually. And so we go along there, we're watching video. Yeah, so I started another channel. To me, my answer is no. Now, I think he had another channel when he had to shoot guns or something. I'm okay with that. Hey, Mike, I don't watch you because you're riding a Goldwing or you rode a Harley. I don't watch Robin the Lady Biker, Motorcycle Mama when she got on there, Easy Rider Greg, Traveling Tall. I don't watch all you people, and there's many more. Mr. G, 1965. I don't watch you because of what you ride. That may have been what initially kind of got me there, but I watch you today because I love your content. I love the stories you tell. HDR and Bodine, I love the stories you tell. I love, it's almost like we're friends and I'm following you along on your stories. And I don't do anything but Facebook and YouTube. And I rarely do Facebook anymore. I don't have Instagram or Twitter or none of that other stuff. So I'm only following you on Facebook. Man. So I don't care less. I can, HDR bought a Goldwing Trader. I'd still watch his channel because I enjoy his content. Bodine 52, great channel. He puts on. Now they put on a lot of good production with introduction, and I mean it's probably a little better made movies than a lot of us are doing. But I go along. But did I mention Mike Haley 7 Trader? Moose 36, whatever his name is, Trader. They do great videos. I think Mike used to do a lot of that stuff, but now he's kind of like me. Turn the camera on and ramble on and it gets done. Motor Ramblings. I just started watching Motor Ramblings up in North Carolina. I know I'm going to. There's there's a guy just in North Georgia. He just wrote the other day, and I made a comment on his video. Gosh darn, I can't remember his name now. His motorbike. But man, so just thank you for all you people out there going along. Yesterday, Saturday, was a rainy day. As I talked earlier, I don't want to get depressing here, but you know, my best buddy dog died. I had some stuff to do. And the dog always went to the office. My office is about less than a mile from my church or my house. I got a small house in the office. Man, I sat there. I got a TV in my office, and I watched a bunch of you all's YouTube videos. It just made me laugh and go along there. So thank you. I watch you guys, me personally, not because of your motorcycle, but because of what you do with YouTube. And I know I'm missing a lot of people. I mentioned a lot of names. I'm missing a lot of people. I like what Mr. G 1965 does. You give him a shout out. He puts you on the thing. So Mr. G 1965, I've shouted you out like 3 times in this video. Can you move my name? I'm like 6th or 7th on that list. Can you move it up a couple? Just get a piece of white tape and stick me above. I mentioned your name. Now Mr. G 1965 is having a gathering. Let me pull off the next line. He's having a gathering in June. I'm hoping to go there. I'm hoping to go to Oklahoma, May or June. Of course, I don't get that much time off work. A lot of things go on there. Eddie Gill has Freedom Point Campground. He's the president of the United Methodist Motorcycle Association. Great guy. Him and his wife Patty. If I can think of it, I'll throw a link in the description below. My nose itches. But so he's asked me to come out. I got an open invitation to come out and do a revival or something out there. So maybe I can go out there and preach for 3 or 4 days and ride and stuff and get to know some. I need to go meet some of the people I talk about on the videos. Okay, I'm fixing to get off of my exit. Okay, here we are at exit 5. We're in Lake Park, Georgia. I got a lot of work to do today in the house. Believe it or not, we just finished Christmas. My wife puts up, she loves Christmas, and you know, that's her one and only flaw and hobby, or however you want to live. Every time we go somewhere on vacation, she buys a Christmas ornament. We have 9. Let me count those for you. 9 Christmas trees in a 1,450 square foot home. It's like Winter Wonderland in my house. But that's her thing. They're beautiful. You would think you went into a Hallmark store, how beautiful the trees are. So with that in mind, oh shoot, I was going to say something there. But with that in mind, we just got the tree. We got a storage shed. Actually, we pay for storage to put these Christmas trees and ornaments in. She's been doing big Christmases before we got married, and we celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary next month, April 19th. She has been blessed to be in my presence for 25 years. Who else has got a fairly long wedding anniversary there? Talk about, I have to go off here in just a minute because I'm almost home. Talk about content. Bodine 52 and HDR, both of them, their wives occasionally ride on the back of the bike. And man, I enjoy that. I really do enjoy hearing them on there. And they give the right amount of SAS or Smart Alecky comments back. Bodine had a great story one time of a cow and an ex-girlfriend or something. I can't remember what it was. I remember I laughed my tail off. You know, last year, I think it was last year, that Mike Haley 7 and Moose, Mike Haley 7 had just bought his Gullwing Trader, and Moose still was on his Harley before he was a trader. They went to the Tetons, which I've been out there before. I used to live out in that area, the Tetons area. And man, what a great video that was. What a great video that was. It was funny as could be. I think I've already shared a story about that. So, everybody, YouTube world, thank you for your YouTube videos. Thank you for the hard work you put in. That was the biggest thing I didn't realize, is how much work it took to actually make a video. And I'm doing a low production. I can hook my camera. I got a Senya Prism tube. Very easy to do YouTube content. It's either on or off. There's none of those other fancy stuff with it. $150, $160 I think now. So yeah, so it's a good camera. It's a basic motovlog camera. It's a little tube that goes to the side of your helmet. That's what I'm using now. I'm going to get me a Senya, one of those bigger, fancy ones. Somebody gave me another one that I haven't used yet. It's kind of an off-brand of something. I got it hooked to a helmet. I just haven't used it yet. So other than that, there's nothing but just rambling right there on all of you YouTube creators. I think that's how Robin put it. YouTube creators, your content. Thank you for your content, regardless of how much of a professional production it is. And your Smart Aleck comments and all that other great stuff. So there's days that your videos make a difference because it sidetracks us from the real things going on in our lives. So with that in mind, let me run this one little road. They're just building a new subdivision here. With the current administration, I'm worried about the economy, but man, they're building houses left and right down here in South Georgia. I don't know where the people are coming, probably from New York. I almost made a political comment there, but I'm glad I didn't. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we are. This is a pretty neat little road. If this car wasn't in front of me, you can kind of really get into it. It's short, but it's got these two steep turns in it. This car is keeping me on the speed limit at 30 miles an hour. I guess I could lay it down on one knee and pass it on this corner. But we probably won't. Okay, glad we didn't. Look at that right there. We'd be the hood ornament of a Mercedes-Benz. Okay, well, I gotta go home, and this is what's odd, is I gotta go home, and the puppy's not there. He normally would be dancing waiting for me when I got in, when he heard the motorcycle pull up. So, alright, world, you all have a blessed day, and you all be safe. As HDR says, ride your own ride. Up in a gear, alright.